here we are. I'm losing track of days. I really am losing track of days. Each day is rolling into another because I am constantly busy just trying to revamp the Perfect Balance health and lifestyle that you're all aware of right now. You know, and trying to get more structure to my life because I've been giving a lot to people through COVID, through lockdown and all of that sort of thing. So now I'm actually sort of restructuring myself and giving a little bit more time to me and the business, and trying to move forward the best way that I can, as we all can really during COVID. So if you come on, let me know that you're there, because it's important that, you know, that we do engage. Engagements is a very big part of live chats. It's also a very big part of the Perfect Balance health and lifestyle. And it's also a huge part of me and who I am. So it is important that, you know, we do engage the best way that we can. So if you're on here and you might just be getting your notifications coming through to say that I'm on live. Oh, let me just put this on silent. You might be getting your notifications through to say I'm on live. So, you know, if you're on and you're joining me, then let me know you're here. You know, and I say this every time. Hi Angela, hi Claire, how are you? You know, and I do say this every time, that you know, I made a commitment to you guys, and I made a promise to you and to myself that, you know, I would be on here, and I'd be on here daily. Because it's my business, you know, it's any time really between 1 and 3, but I am trying to sort of keep it as close to 1 as much as I can. Now, the thing is today I want to talk specifically, because I think sometimes, you know, I can go on about other things, and it is important that I start talking to you about the Women's Health membership or the Women's Health programme, whichever one suits you. I'm actually calling it membership because it is going to be a paid membership, and it's where people will pay monthly. And there's 3 ways of paying: monthly, quarterly or yearly, and it's entirely up to you and how your finances run. And that's the one thing about me, you know, that's the one thing about me as a therapist, as a business owner, you know, is that you actually do get the benefit of what I'm doing, and that I am giving you the best possible way of achieving what you want to achieve. So really today, you know, there's a few questions that get raised, not just by yourselves, but by me also. And, you know, the things are, first of all, what is women's health? And what does women's health mean? And why is women's health important? You know, those are 3 questions that get asked all the time. Now, you know, you as an individual, you know what is important to you, or you should know what is important to you. It's all right, I'm playing around with my laptop whilst I'm doing this as well. You know what's important to you, or you should know what's important to you. And you know whether you're healthy or not. You know, and I'm not talking about medical health, even though that is a big part of women's health, and that's a big part of everybody's health. You know in yourself whether you are healthy or not, or whether you feel healthy. And that's the key as to where I'm going with this. You know, it's how you feel about yourself. It's what's important to you and what it actually means to you. Now, me as a woman, you know, me as a woman of 60, what is health? What is women's health to me? Women's health to me is about believing in myself, feeling good about myself, you know, the self-care that I can give myself, being able to do the things that I've always wanted to do, you know. And each stage as I get older, my dad used to say every stage, every year as you get older becomes more of a challenge, you know, and that's the case. So face those challenges, face those obstacles head on. And, you know, health is about feeling good about yourself, feeling good and looking good. And how do we get there? There's lots of ways to get there. You know, I personally like to do it naturally. And moving forward, now at the age of 60 and moving forward over the next 30, 40 years, I want to continue doing everything naturally, because what you see is natural. And as I'm talking to you now, there are no filters, there is no Botox, there is no fillers, you know, there's none of that. What you're seeing is me in real life. And if you were to stand next to me and look at me face to face and look at me on here, I should and hope look exactly the same. Yeah, I've got grey hair just like you guys, you know. I'm waiting to have my hair done, I'm waiting to have my nails done, you know, just like you guys. I'm waiting for massages and all of those things just like you guys. But you know, it's down to me, isn't it? It's down to me to make sure that health-wise I'm doing the best that I can do for me. Whatever the situation is, it's down to me. My mother once said to me, because you know, something happened and I was blaming other people, and I was a teenager at this time, and I remember her saying to me, that's taught you a lesson, hasn't it? Do not rely on other people. And women's health is the same thing. Do not rely on other people. Your health, unless it's medical, comes down to you. But when you go to see your GP, when you go to your hospital and they give you the guidance and the support, it's then up to you to follow the guidance and the support that you've been given. If you choose not to, then you do have to take accountability and responsibility for, you know, the consequences. Because if you haven't done what you've been asked because you can't be bothered, then you are going to have days where you feel terrible, you feel rubbish. But if there is support out there and there is guidance out there, then take it, use it, and use it to its best ability. Take the bits that work for you and the bits that you can use and move forward. So for me, women's health is about all of that. It's about feeling good on the inside. It's about feeling and looking good on the outside, as natural as we can possibly be. And it's important because it's important for our own self-esteem, our own confidence, our own general health and well-being. So women's health is important. Now, if there's any guys on here listening, the same applies to you guys. But I'm really focusing on women right now because on the 1st of July, I will be launching the Women's Health and Lifestyle membership. And it's for you ladies that need that support, that need that drive, that need somebody with passion behind you, driving you forward to help you accomplish and achieve the goals that you really, really do want to achieve. It's not always easy doing it on your own, and I appreciate that, you know. And somebody might be watching this and go, well, I've done it and I did it on my own, but it was hard work. Yes, it was. I've done it. And it's hard work. You know, I'm not where I want to be yet. I'm very much on my way, but I'm not there yet. But it is hard work doing it alone. We all need somebody to give us that kick up the derriere when we need it. We all need that great listening ear. We all need that supportive network. We all need that motivated person. We all need that confidence, you know. And where does it come from? Yes, it comes from within you, but to get that, you need the support network around you to help get you there. So that's why women's health is important. You know, you need a solid support network. And me being 60-year-old, I feel I'm now at an age where I can give you and guide you and support you, you know, up to this age, and hopefully you can walk with me through this age to the next level. So, you know, coming out of lockdown is a bit scary for some people. You know, I'm waiting to go back to work. I'm excited to go back to work, but am I scared? I go, COVID plus massage equals question mark. You know, because we don't know enough about COVID. We really don't. So I will always err on the side of caution. And that was a big part of my training. I will always err on the side of caution. But what we also need to do, because in my treatment room, when I'm doing massage, we have a consultation, which they will have to change as well. But, you know, we have a consult and we talk. I always ask my clients, you know, a series of questions and go through a series of topics to find out the source of why somebody is actually coming in for a treatment. So I don't just book somebody in and then say, okay, let's get you on the treatment couch. It's not just about that. And I do know that there are places out there that do that. You're in and you're out. And I've been to places like that. You're in and you're out. They're not concerned about my health and well-being. They're not concerned about any injuries I have. They're not concerned about the stresses and the anxieties that I'm going through. They're not concerned about what my day-to-day life is like, or, you know, and a lot of these things are what's causing the issues, the underlying issues. So when somebody comes into me in the treatment room, these are the things that we talk about. And a consultation is very, very thorough. And the consultation, to be fair, starts long before they come in the treatment room. The consultation starts on that very first phone call. The engagement starts on that very first phone call. You know, the trust begins on that very first phone call, from that very first word of hello. That's where the trust starts. And it's up to me as a therapist to be able to build that trust, which I have successfully done over the years. And not just here in the UK, but over the world. I have worked with successful athletes, dancers, local TV celebrities, you know, business people, business entrepreneurs, you know, men and women from all walks of life, helping them achieve what they're looking to achieve. It's not always been easy, not for them, and it's not always been easy for me, but I'm not a quitter. I am not a quitter, and I will drive forward with them. So now I am focusing on women, and I'm doing this for a reason, because I just think women, and being a woman myself, we feel, and I'm not speaking for every woman out there, but I'm going to speak for a few. I'm just going to say a few. I'm not going to say the majority. I'm going to say a few. But, you know, I'm talking for a lot of women out there. So we'll go a bit more than a few. A lot of women out there that feel overwhelmed by family life because they have a lot of responsibilities and they feel that they take on all the responsibilities. Okay, that's a general feeling. That's their own feeling. That might not be the case, but that is their general feeling. So coming out of lockdown, you know, the family stresses of lockdown, you know, are going to hopefully start easing. Or have they changed? You know, have they changed? Have they got a little bit easier? Have they got a little bit worse? You know, there's only you knows that. You know, being there for the husband that might have been working from home you know, he works 5 days a week normally, but he's been working 7 days a week because, I don't know about you guys, but I find that I tend to work a lot harder when I'm at home. So, you know, I'm not giving myself a day. I do give myself a Sunday, but I'm still working because, you know, I'm working on the women's health membership. So I'm still doing something, even though Sunday is my relaxation day. But I do sort of minimise what I'm doing. But like I'm saying, I'm working harder. And there's a lot of women out there who are working a lot harder. you know, so coming out of lockdown, they might be tired because they've had husband at home, they've had the homeschooling to do, you know, they've had the kids at home. If you've got teenagers at home, it's driving you wappy, you know, and they're bored, they want to meet up with their friends, they don't understand what's going on, you know, so that puts a lot of stress on mum. It's like, mum, I can't do this, mum, I can't do this, mum, why can't I do this, mum, I'm struggling with this, mum. And then there's the husband or the partner going, oh, are we having any dinner yet? Or, you know, are we going to go out for a drive? Or are we going to do this? Or have you rung this? Or have you done this? You know, for a woman, there's a lot of pressure put on them. So, you know, coming out of lockdown is either going to be a sense of relief, or they feel a little bit overwhelmed, their mental health's been stretched, the general health and well-being's been stretched. They're feeling very stressful, they're feeling very anxious, they're not sure now what's going to happen, they've lost motivation because they've had all of this stuff piling on top of the shoulders. You know, they might have gained weight because they've been too busy nibbling here, there and everywhere, and I'm sure that a lot of us have been doing that. You know, so they've gained weight, so they're feeling more lethargic. They might have lost weight. If you're a worrier, some people lose weight. You know, you're not always going to gain it. You could lose it, so they're getting a little bit worried about that. They've got sleeping concerns or lack of sleep because they are feeling, you know, or disrupted sleep even, because they are worrying, they are stressed, they haven't got time for themselves. They're like sleepers because the children are always wanting something, husband's always wanting something, you know. There might be elderly parents ringing up, feeling lonely and lost. There's a lot of pressure going on in that household. You know, a woman feels, well, where is the time for me? There is no me time. Where is my time? You know, when am I going to get a little bit of time for me? You know, even just going and locking yourself in the bathroom, you've got kids knocking on the door, you know, mom, or you go and say, I'll go and sit in the bedroom, and then, you know, your husband might come in and say, what you doing, dear? You know, are you, you know, are you all right? And all this, that and the other. And then you've got, I'm sorry, there's somebody knocking on my door, ringing my doorbell. They don't wait, do they? They don't wait. So, you know, where is the me time? They're not getting any me time. Lack of exercise. You know, they're not getting any exercise, or they're not doing as much exercise as they used to, or they are, you know, or they're wanting to do exercise. And so, you know, they don't know what to do with themselves. They're losing themselves. You know, I need to get fitter, but I don't know how to get fitter. I've tried yoga online. I've tried fitness sessions online. I've got a few bags of sugar and tins of beans and things to try and do a little bit of lightweight stuff. But I've got this constant pressure of husband and children, you know. Where is the me time? Where do I get chance to do some exercise? You know, where do I start? The nutritional needs, you know, cooking for the children, and then you're nibbling on that, and then cooking for the husband, and he just wants the same food every day, and you're just fitting in with all of that, and you're thinking, I would love to be able to focus on me and, you know, eat the things that I know are good for me and eat the things that I want to eat without me having to sort of compromise because of children, because of husbands, or anything else for that matter. So, you know, women in general, it's about becoming a better you. So how do you do that? This is what the Women's Health membership is all about. It's looking at how you become a better you. It's about improving your physical and your mental health, your inner well-being, your confidence, your drive, your motivation. You know, so what it will include is about eating a more balanced, healthy diet, becoming more active. If you're a smoker and you've been smoking a little bit more, it'll be about cutting down on your smoking and reducing it. If you've been having a few more glasses of wine because there's nothing else to do, you know, so you're piling on the weight because of that, and you're thinking, crikey, I've been having a glass of wine every night, I don't normally do that, then, you know, we'll be talking and looking at ways of reducing your alcohol intake, reducing your sugar intake. You know, have we been having lots more chocolate and cakes and biscuits and all of those things? So we will talk about reducing your sugar intake. We'll be putting things in place, managing your stress and your anxieties and your worries. We'll be looking at all of that. Self-care, you know, it starts with you. Transforming you, it starts with you. You have to make the decision. Is this what you want to do? And if the answer is yes, this is what I want to do, that is the very first step. And it starts with you. So, you know, healthier life choices, motivation, raising that self-esteem, raising and bringing out that inner confidence, you know, reducing those stress levels, getting rid of the anxiety, you know, with nutrition and exercise. And how are we going to do all this? We're going to do workshops, we're going to do tutorials, questions and answers, bringing in guest speakers, professionals and non-professionals alike, bringing in some of the people I've worked with in the past. You know, we will have tasks for you to do. There'll be lots and lots and lots of things as we grow this membership. You will be giving a lot to the group because you will be giving your input. You will be asking me and anybody else who's involved in this group, what can we bring to this? This is your membership. This is here for you. I may be the leader. I may be the one taking the lead and you're walking behind me, but you're going to overtake me. You are going to start, and I'm going to be following you because I want to see you achieve. I want to see you excel, and I want to see you accomplish the results that you are setting yourself out to do. So, you know, walk with me. Let's walk together. But I want you to overtake me, and I want to see you shine and rise to the challenges and hit every single obstacle, you know, smack bang in the middle. I don't care if you go through it, under it, over it, round it. The same with the challenges. We're going to hit them together and you're going to excel. And we're going to do it with the support of one another, whereas women empowering women, women lifting women. You know, so we're going to walk through this together. We're going to walk before we run. Baby steps. So, you know, walking together, you will overtake me and I will be behind, cheering you all the way as I see you excel and as I see you achieve what you set out to achieve. And that can be raising your self-esteem. That can be bringing out this inner confidence. That can be choosing to change something in your life that you want to change. Whether it's a career, whether it's moving somewhere else, whether it's a relationship, whatever it is, you are where it starts. You are the one that decides to make the change. All that I'm doing and all these professional speakers and all these tutorials that we're going are there to help you achieve what you want to achieve. So I work with people all over the world, you know, and I work with men and women of different levels and different walks of life. And all we're going to do is in time keep coming together and giving you the encouragement and the ideas and the tips to help you become a better version of you. And this all starts on the 1st of July. It's going to be a slow progress. There will be tasks in there. You know, I will be giving you things to do. I will be there will be expectations. This isn't a membership where you just join and you sit back and you think, okay, she's given me that, okay, I'll read it and walk away. No, it's not about reading, it's about you working. No change comes unless you are prepared to make that change. Please remember that, ladies. No change comes unless you are prepared to make that change. The change starts with you. The change starts with you deciding to make a change. No matter where you are in your life, you decide to make the change. When you've made that decision, you're ready to roll. And when you decide to make that decision, I'm going to be right here waiting for you and go, come on, let's go. Doing it with support and guidance is one of the best ways to do it. So, why is it important? Why is women's health important? It's important because it helps you to become a better you. Having the support and the guidance and people walking with you on that journey is what helps you become a better you. It helps you to start believing in yourself, because you will see other people like you on the same journey with a different goal. You may be the one that's picking somebody else up. You think you're not doing very well, but somebody is behind you and you're going, they need help, they need my support. It gives you a sense of belonging. It gives you a sense of achievement. And it gives you a result. And like I say, I'll be there every step of the way watching this and applauding every single step that you achieve. And like I say, we will be bringing in guest speakers, professionals and non-professionals, because it's not all about professional people. We can all read a textbook. We can all sort of have the qualification to do this, that and the other. But we need real people. We need real women to actually help us women strive to be a better person. So, you know, ladies, this is what the women's health is all about. And this is what the women's health means to me. And it's important because, like I say, at 60 years old, and I was having this conversation yesterday, at 60 years old, I'm ready to do this. I know the struggles I've gone through, and I'm more than happy to share those with you. Because you need to be able to see that I'm a real woman that's going through that, or that has gone through real life challenges and still going through challenges just as you are. Still hitting obstacles just as you are. Have bad days just as you do. Have blips where I think, oh, I've had a bit of a binge day and eaten rubbish. What can I do about it? I'm no different. I have those days. You know, I might have had a few nights where I've had, you know, the odd glass of wine and thinking, goodness me, you know, I don't normally do this, but I've done it. I am real. I am real. But I have great belief in what I can achieve. And I also have great belief in what you can achieve. And that's why I will be launching the Women's Health and Lifestyle membership for you on the 1st of July. We will bring in stylists, we will bring in nutritionists, we will bring in skincare, we will bring in coaches, we will bring in counsellors. All of this as we're going on, and lots more. It's going to start easy. You know, we're not going to overwhelm you. It's going to start easy. And it's going to start with you. We're going to start to build the foundations, your foundations, for your launch pad, so that you've got a fabulous, firm, solid launch pad ready to take off on. So ladies, I just wanted to come on here, tell you a little bit about the Women's Health membership, how it's going to work, or a little bit of how it's going to work. It's about being the better you. It's about becoming the better you. And it's about your journey. And it's about working with real women that are on the same journey as you, but with a different goal. Together, ladies, we can do this. And I want to see you be the person that you truly want to be. And let's do it together. So keep watching this space, keep coming on here and listening, and get ready for the countdown, because the last week before I actually launch it, I will be putting a countdown up. And if you want to be part of this women's membership, you know, then, you know, start saving your pennies now. Start saving them. And, you know, give yourself a little bit of me time. You deserve it. Okay, guys, on that note, I am going to go. And all I'm going to say is keep yourselves safe. Keep yourselves healthy. Remember, keep yourselves topped up with water. It's good for the skin. It keeps it all nice and plump, you know. So I will see you very, very soon. Have a great day. Take care. Love to all. Bye for now.